So we're just waiting for this thing to come back this direction so that way we can get underneath it. Looks like they're playing games with me today. What's up everybody, Badass Games, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. Today we're going to finish up this normal mode and then we're going to walk on into the extreme mode. Because as soon as I get done with this, I'll have the extreme mode unlocked, and then I will be able to complete this walkthrough using that. Okay, we're going to get a call from Otacon, and the conversation here is going to basically go about going over. He wants to, he wants me to use the PAL key, and he wasn't. I guess Snake's not sure, so he's having Otacon hack the system, and Otacon apparently is going to do that for us. So. Now, Otacon, that's not the... Oh, actually, I forgot there's a bunch of items down below. I'll cover the locations of the items down there, because we gotta go back down there anyway. Let's go up here, we can grab some chaff grenades right there, and then I think there... Is there anything back this direction? Maybe. Yeah, there's some famous bullets. It really doesn't matter, you pretty much have all the ammo that you're gonna need anyway. Yeah, I don't see... You're not gonna be using very much. Alright, another call from Otacon.
Snake.
He's going to be extremely annoying about this hacking system. He's like, hey, I got to the 3rd security level, and it's like, okay, let me know when you get inside of the security, man. And he's going to start talking about the wrong things. It's hilarious. So, yeah, you're supposed to go on top of Metal Gear. That's basically, that's what that is. That is Metal Gear. You're supposed to go across the other side, but I'm going to come over here and grab some of this stuff. Anyway, chaff grenades, they'll come in handy if you want to have some of those. Because we're gonna have to be doing a bunch of stuff. This part of the game is actually kind of tedious and really annoying, and you'll see why when we get to it. I'm not gonna spoil anything, so you gotta watch the video, man. Let's go ahead and climb up to the top of this thing, and oh look, look, we got a call from Otacon again. Okay, so he says he made it into the security, and he's like, "What'd you find?" He's like, "I found something that you weren't looking for," and Snake's like, "Dude, get on it. What are you waiting for?" That's essentially what's going down right here. Long-winded conversation about it, though, but I'm sure there's some extra stuff in there, too. Really mostly about the story, but if you guys want to watch the story, remember, all of these conversations and all of the cutscenes can be seen through the annotations that I provided for you in this video. So take a look at that. It's actually a really cool storyline. Okay, so there is a guard. I kind of made the wrong decisions here. If you get here in time, he'll actually be walking away and you won't have to actually kill him. Or you don't even have to kill him. But what you can do, and this is awesome, is you have the Stinger missile. I have the wrong menu open. You have the Stinger, you can actually kill this guy with that thing. So that's awesome. Oh, I put my gas mask on. Might as well put the card on for now. Okay, there's some items over here as well. Ammo, SOCOM, there's some right there, but you know, it's like whatever at this point. You're not gonna need it. Ration, let's check out my life. I guess I can go ahead and pick up this ration. Might as well, right? I got a call. We can view this if we want. I really shouldn't have to. It's Otacon, and he still didn't have the information that Snake needed. So, if we go around this way, we actually can see Metal Gear right here. That's like how you're supposed to get into Metal Gear. And then up in there is the control room for this whole thing. So let's go up there. We're gonna get some cutscenes. Of course, I'm gonna skip them, but you can remember you can watch them all. Use the annotations. Get off my case, okay? Get off my case. Yeah. So this conversation is gonna be between Liquid and Ocelot, and they're gonna talk a lot about some stuff. Really, actually, this ending part is mostly cutscenes. Like the gameplay is rather minimal, surprisingly.
Can you see the
For this entire video, there's like an hour and a half cutscenes, so it's pretty ridiculous. Ow, you hurt me. Alright, I'm just gonna get away from this guy. I really don't have to kill him or do anything. So what happened is during the cutscene, we found that a couple of things we found out. I did skip over a lot of pertinent information. First of all, Snake dropped the PAL key all the way down to the bottom, so we gotta go all the way back down there. I keep kicking and punching too. You need to press circle to go down this thing. Okay, as soon as you get on top of that Metal Gear and get across it, the thing will go away, so you won't be caught anymore. Anyway, first of all, Snake dropped the PAL key. We gotta go down to the bottom to pick up the PAL key so we can use it to override Metal Gear's launch. The thing about the PAL key is, though, one thing that we also learned through that thing is Otacon figured out how to use the PAL keys. There's some shape memory alloy business going on with this thing, and we need to change its shape. This PAL key is essentially the first one anyway. It is all 3 keys is what I meant to say. I don't know where the hell I got that from. Okay, so the first place you want to go is actually check down here. There's some items down here that I forgot to show you, and there's also some items in this water, but the water does damage to you for some reason. It must be nuclear or something. Now the PAL key can be up in this direction. If it is, you got it, but if it's not, then you need to go the other way. And you're going to want to equip a chaff grenade, because there is a turret rather, that will see you and do damage. And we hate damage, so let's toss this thing to avoid that. We can get by this thing. Boom, it's out of commission for now. Go down here, there's more items right here. And then also, this is probably where the PAL key's at. Bomb, I picked up a bomb. So we gotta be mindful of that. Oh, he saw me. That's interesting. So I picked up a bomb, I better throw this thing out. There we go. That was close, right? The PAL key is down here somewhere, though. The bomb blew up. There it is. That's actually the third place it could possibly be. It could be up there on the upper left-hand corner of the map. It could be up upper right-hand corner of the map, in the water, mind you, or it can be underneath the bridge. I'm surprised I actually found that one under the bridge. I hadn't seen it in the bridge yet, so that's a first for me. Okay, now that we have the PAL key, we gotta take it up to the top. And on my way, like I said, you gotta keep doing this up and down business with this Metal Gear. It's ridiculous. They really wanted to shove this in your face for a while. So the idea with the PAL key, I never actually finished talking about this, and I might as well do it on the way up there, is that you gotta go change the temperature of the key, because it's all 3 keys. So we actually gotta go change the temperature to cold, then use the key, and then change it to warm again, use the key. Right now it's the room temperature key, and we can use it. You might as well, right? And if you may recall a few areas, and you may not recall a few areas that I went through that contained the temperatures we needed. Alright, I'm gonna blow this guy up again. Yeah, that Stinger's really awesome. Like, you probably don't even need SOCOM ammo anymore. We're gonna be using the Stinger for the remainder of the game for the most part. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip the chaff grenade. Find this thing. And then let's go up here. And now we got to insert the room temperature key, and then we got to go freeze the key and then come back. So we got to go back down Metal Gear here in a little bit. That's actually, we need to select the PAL key and approach this yellow symbol computer.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2, freeze the key.
Alright, I went ahead and let that scene play for you guys, just so you guys get, it's really short and it kind of pertains to what you need to do. So, now, as you can see, I'm in this room. There's really no easy way for me to escape without getting caught by these cameras. You can do one of these numbers, but, yeah, you don't want to get caught by the cameras. You can throw a chaff, or you can just dodge the beams or whatever. It's easier just to throw a chaff grenade and leave, but... Okay, let's go back down out here. We gotta go freeze the key, he says. And we still got this other dude to worry about. So we can select the Stinger once again. It does not matter. Put it back away real quick and then go over here and light this guy up. Alright, he perishes, and he probably drops something too. If you need Stinger ammo, there is Stinger ammo on this level on the other side of Metal Gear, so I don't think I need... Yeah, I got 32 out of 35. I should be fine. Alright, let's cross this thing. This is the long part. We gotta go back, get the key frozen, and then come all the way back on top of Metal Gear. I don't understand why they wanted you to do this a lot. It's really kind of annoying. There's no enemies, it's just dodging cameras and... Yeah, I don't know, man. Whatever, though. Whatever. We'll get through it. So we're learning a lot of interesting things too in these cutscenes pertaining to the story, if you've been following the story. So I really, like I said, highly recommend you check out those videos. I try to record them in high quality for you guys and upload them to a different channel, so that way, you know, if Konami has an issue, they won't ban this channel. It's not what I want, so I'm pretty sure they're fine with it because they're going to be making money off of those videos anyway, which is what I want. I want them to make money. I think Konami has it going on. I think they've got a great idea here with Metal Gear and a bunch of other stuff. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Anyway, I picked up some Stinger ammo, so that's good. I needed it. Alright, so if you go down here, we're just gonna go back and look at this. It is cold right here. Let's go into this thing. This is where we fought Shaman Raven, and if you remember, this was just a big freezer. So now what we gotta do is we gotta wait until our PAL card turns to the frozen symbol. Now, you don't necessarily need it out, you don't need it equipped or anything like that. You just gotta wait a minute and then it'll turn. It takes about a minute for it to turn. I tried to time it, but you gotta keep going back to your inventory to check it, you know what I'm saying? So you might as well actually equip it because it'll be a lot easier for you to check it. That's Shaman Raven's supposed corpse. It's just his chain gun that he used on me. So there's some items in this area that I might as well pick up while I'm here. Really doesn't matter that much. You can use a ration. Pick up a ration. And yeah, like I said, we just gotta wait 1 minute. I actually timed it, like I said, it takes about 1 minute. I'm pretty sure it is exactly a minute, but who knows. Stinger missile. And we just gotta keep going back to check this thing. So it's still yellow, we just gotta wait, gotta play the waiting game. Now, I'm not exactly sure how the player was supposed to figure out that this is what you needed to do. You know, in most modern games, they would actually tell you, like, you'd get a codec call being like, hey, it's cold in there, you should probably just wait in there until your key turns. I'm pretty sure that you could call somebody and ask, because they did actually do a good job with instructing the player if the player wanted to know, wanted to be instructed. That's one thing that I actually do appraise this game about, is that it doesn't, like, in your face tell you what to do at all times, because that would be annoying to a player that's played this a while. Okay, now, or played this a lot. A player that's played this game a lot. Okay, now as you can see, the key is frozen. We are ready to go. So we have to make it back to the control room for Metal Gear before the key warms up. Now, you have plenty of time to that end. You definitely have enough time to make it there. You probably have enough time to jerk around, too, so you don't have to be too fast. Just make sure that you get there, really. You should probably head straight there, regardless. There's nothing else to do unless you want items or something. So, that's pretty much what it all comes down to. Once again, Metal Gear. Oh my goodness. Oh, God. Yeah, this is awesome thing. We gotta climb the stupid thing again. We gotta go through some blank screens like this. Like, come on, man. I just want to get there. Okay, so yeah, there's I think some of the items refresh. I'm not really gonna go through that though. They're really kind of unimportant at this stage of the game. So let's just continue to climb. Now, I've got some really good tactics for the Metal Gear fight. I've got some really good tactics for the Liquid fight and for the ending stuff. So, we're gonna see a lot of really cool stuff, and I'll make sure that you guys are squared away. Now that guy respawned. He respawns every single time, so just get your stinger out and blow him in the face real quick. Hopefully he drops something cool. Where'd it go? I don't know what happened to him. He must have turned or something. Okay, so let's get the chaff grenade out. It's going to make it a lot quicker to get up in this room. Now, like I said, the PAL key actually has quite the length of time that you need, but you do have to select this thing as you go into this room. I'm surprised that you can actually use the computer after you chaff the entire place. It's nuts.
Confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Alright, so clearly this time we need to warm the key. Not a difficult task, just tedious. do the same thing. You gotta go find a warm place this time, which means we actually gotta go back even further past the freezer that we were just in. Okay, by the way, this guy respawned once again. He always respawns each time, so let's select this stinger. Just makes it easier. Honestly, that's the only thing I'm really big on here is making things simpler for you guys. Alright, now once again, back over Metal Gear, back down Metal Gear, back through everything, and this will be the last time, and then we'll finally get to the battles. Okay, so I guess while I'm making my travels here, I'll discuss what's going to happen with this series. If you remember a few videos back of this, I mentioned that I was going to submit to Ocelot's torture for a particular purpose. Well, I did that because I thought for the time being that my progress here would actually carry over to extreme mode. But it doesn't. You actually have to play the normal mode in order to get the benefit out of that. So, what has... Oh, I don't know what's up with that, but what has to happen is you have to play extreme mode and do the same thing. You have to submit to Ocelot's torture in order to get the thing that I'm speaking of. Now, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, so I'm not going to tell you what that thing is. You either have to watch or play the game or look it up yourself. You watch my videos, will eventually come to what I'm talking about. Yeah, so here we are. We're back in the freezer. What you want to do is you want to head on the left side of this box as you enter. The left as we are facing it, not what he's facing it. And you can bypass all the guards really quickly that way. You don't even have to worry about anything. Okay, back out here, we're in this freezer area, and now we got to go over here to this elevator and use this thing to get up. So we're basically just backtracking, and honestly this sort of sucks because not only does this take a while, when we can't do anything, we have to sit through a long conversation about some stuff that's going down, and then I'll talk a little bit more about what's going to happen with this series as soon as I get done with this dumb stuff. One thing I like to do here is use the SOCOM. You can actually target these birds. Oh, he's not doing it. I don't know why he's not targeting the birds. You can shoot these things though. Oh, you gotta hold the square button, and then he'll target. That would be my bad, but the birds disappear after a certain period. Okay, here's the phone call. We talked to Master, and they're talking about Fox Die, which is something that was actually mentioned in the previous conversation of a cutscene that I skipped. And, yeah, basically Naomi Hunter, it's more about the Naomi Hunter stuff. Remember, Master was really big about trying to tell us that Naomi Hunter was a spy, so... Okay, now we come up into this room, and this part really kind of sucks because, you get seen by this turret, like, instantly, because you're in the center. Sometimes you get... There it is. See, like, I had no way of getting away from that. Oh, man. And that would suck if you're trying to get the big boss challenge going. Because you can't be seen, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so now we come over to this elevator and climb up to the very top. Climb. Yeah, you're doing some serious climbing there. Solid Snake. Okay, so a little bit more about the series, because we're almost to where we need to be. I'll be playing on the extreme mode. I'll be submitting to Ocelot's torture the first time. It's going to give me a special item. Then I got to play through again and then endure Ocelot's torture to the second playthrough in order to get another item. And then my third playthrough, I'll be doing, or my fourth, it would be my fourth total playthrough, including this normal mode. I'll be trying for the big boss title on extreme mode, so that should be fun, right? Okay, so we're back here. This is where we need to be. After all this elevator crap, we're finally where we need to be. And you just want to head straight down and into this room. Don't hold forward anymore, otherwise you'll run straight into the steam vent that you can't see, because this game does have that major flaw where you scroll toward the area of the screen that you're standing. Sort of annoying, but just chill here for a minute. There's really not much you can do. You could probably go explore this area a little bit if you want, but that's kind of risky, and I don't know, it's up to you. It's really no big deal. Let's go ahead and select the PAL key so we can keep our eye on it. So yeah, Big Boss Extreme Mode. I'll explain more about that when the time comes. You could probably expect a lot less commentary from me during the Extreme Mode playthrough, except for how to like actually get through particular areas that seem rather complicated for the Extreme Mode, like especially getting past guards. That's the whole idea. Extreme Mode, in Extreme Mode, there is no minimap. You see the minimap in the upper right corner? That does not exist. So, also, the enemies hit harder and you have less life, or you take more damage, one of the two. I'm not quite sure myself, so we're going to have to experiment with that and see what's going on. I definitely want to make everything clear to you guys so that way you can get it through Extreme Mode on your playthrough. And also do a bunch of other stuff. Okay, we now have the fire key, whatever you want to call it, the fire PAL key. Let's go back to Metal Gear. Okay, now remember, you are absolutely timed. Okay, this thing can turn back to the room temperature key, if you keep messing around too much. So you got to hurry up. I have no idea what the time frame is from it turning from fire to room temperature is, but they definitely give you enough time to make it back to the control station. So just don't mess around. You may actually have a little bit of room to mess around, but I wouldn't risk it. Just go straight back to the Metal Gear control station. All right, and it doesn't lose its temperature any faster if you have it selected or unselected. That's might be something that people might try to argue. It's just not true. I've timed them myself, so just doesn't happen. Okay, so let's throw another champ grenade so we can get by this turret. Here's this elevator. Let's go ahead and go on down. Now, this elevator, every single time you ride it for the purposes of gameplay, and apart from the times when you just came up here just for fun or whatever, or trying to look around, you get a conversation every single time. So either be prepared to skip a bunch of stuff, or be prepared for conversation. Alright, let's take our SOCOM out. Play with some of these crows. I don't actually shoot them. If you do, I believe you get a phone call saying, "I can't believe you're killing crows, Snake." Well, one of them is Vulcan Raven, right? No, that'd just be rude. But he does shoot once as soon as the phone call comes.
Snake,
okay, so we're getting a call from Naomi. She's discussing something about her identification, a bunch of sad story stuff, trying to make you feel bad for her. The story does a lot of back and forth with the characters. Like, you feel bad for them, then you hate them, and then you feel bad for them, and you like them again, you hate them again. It's like, make up your mind. That's really the major issue I have with the story. But other than that, like, a lot of the pertinent stuff to the storyline is actually really cool. So this is a really good storyline, don't get me wrong. They put all this extra lovey-dovey stuff. Come on, man. Basically what happened is Naomi is a spy. She programmed this fox dye thing that they're talking about to... It's basically a virus that's supposed to target people, so you can program it to kill particular people based on their genes, based on their genetic code. So she wants to kill Snake because he killed that ninja guy. His name was Frank Yeager, and Gray Fox is his code name. So that ninja guy that we fought earlier, because she has some sort of tie with him, and she didn't like that, so she wants to kill Snake for revenge, blah blah blah, and she's trying to make him feel happy about the fact that she's trying to kill him. Okay, when you get into here, this time run to the right side and go up these boxes. You'll avoid every single guard, don't have to worry about anything, just be quick about it, and you'll be right through. Now if you notice, we went through the freezer room carrying a card that's supposed to be heated, so you can just hope that the PAL key didn't turn cold. No, it didn't, so we're good. We're good. We still got a little bit of time to actually get back up to the control station. Alright, make sure we get this card key selected so we can make it back into the Metal Gear room. And then we'll be pretty much done with this running around bull stuff. Alright, once again, Metal Gear. Once again, the ladder on the right side. Once again, climbing to the top. This will be our last time, finally. I spent most of this video actually just running up and down Metal Gear. Now, yeah, I don't need chaff grenades. I think chaff grenades might do something for the Metal Gear fight, but I don't think so. If anything, it's... I don't use them. I'll show you the best tactic that I came up with in order to defeat this thing rather quickly and efficiently. Of course, you have to know that we're gonna fight Metal Gear. I hope I'm not spoiling anything for you guys. It's pretty much a given. This game's called Metal Gear. We're right in front of Metal Gear. This thing's, you know, a weapon. We're gonna fight it. Come on, guys. Don't give me that crap. Let's blow this guy up again. Get to the end of this thing. Soon, man. Soon we'll be done. I don't know what happened to the item that he drops. He's definitely dropping an item. Alright, let's select the chaff grenade. Let's double check our PAL key. We're good. Make sure it's selected even, because we just walk up to the computer and automatically uses it. Alright, toss this chaff grenade. We're gonna go in here and place this red card key, which will be the last key. Okay, and that will pretty much be the end of the gameplay puzzle part, and then now we begin our final battles.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No, why?
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip it there, and we're gonna get a call from Master, who's gonna say thanks for activating it. So basically, we're gonna find out here at the end of this conversation that Master was Liquid Snake the entire time, and he manipulated you to actually activate the detonation codes for Metal Gear. So there he is, Liquid Snake. He's now, yes. Now he seals you in this room, and the idea here is you gotta escape. So what you wanna do is quickly equip the gas mask so you don't deplete your health, your oxygen too fast, and then go to your what the heck is this thing called? Your codec. And then go call Otacon. He's going to hack the system and let you out. So you just gotta wait a minute though. We can go over here and wait by the door. So that's the quickest way to actually get through this stuff. I think he'll eventually call you and say, hey, do you need a hand? And he's like, yeah, I do, duh. So here's Otacon saying he's done. He opened the door. And here we go. Let's go ahead and get out of here. There's Liquid. You see him just pass by. Alright, now let's go out here, and then we're going to begin the battle with Metal Gear. We got a long dialogue, so if you want to see it, click the annotation. But I'm going to bypass... Whoop, I don't know why I did that for. I'm going to bypass it all and just get straight to the fight. Alright, so here's Metal Gear. Now, the idea here is what you want to do is grab the Stinger, because the Stinger is going to be the best weapon to use against this thing. Okay, so what you may notice, he has like 3 attacks. Well, actually 4 attacks. If you get too close, he'll use that chain gun for one thing. If you get too close, he'll use that beam, which is very effective, so don't let that happen. If you get far away, he'll do these missiles, which is what you want to happen. You want to shoot that ray dome, is what they call it, I think, and then get back out. Make sure he does that thing, get in close, and because the idea here is that those rockets only do so much can only shoot so far, or they can shoot too. Basically, you're inside the range. He can't shoot you with it. So run out, let him launch the missiles, shoot him with the thing, run out, run laterally to dodge the bullets, and then run back in, rinse and repeat. And that's essentially the... Oh, well, you got hit by the thing. That's fine. Make sure you're outside. Oh, I'm a little too close. He's probably going to do his chain gun again. He's bent over. Let's get up in here. Launch a missile. Now, I'm kind of just moving the reticle directly onto the dome there, just really quick in order to get my damage in, and then I'm moving, just shooting it as soon as I know that's locked. And that's the Metal Gear Rex fight. Okay, some more cinematics. We're gonna get a visit from our ninja friend. He's gonna talk a bunch of crap. He wants you to shoot. Now, some crap happened in the thing. He's hurt. He's really injured. I recommend you watch that. He wants me to shoot him with my Stinger. And I'm sorry I'm talking over this. I know that you guys want to see that. Like I said, go to the annotations, you'll know. You can't do anything here, though. Nothing. You just gotta stand here and wait. Soon we can get back to the fight. You can't do anything here. Just wait. And then Liquid will take care of him, finish him off. And the same fight pursues, except for this time, you want to aim for the face. Okay, you don't want to aim for that radome, it's already damaged. In fact, the ninja, he damaged it quite a bit. Okay, he's bent over. You don't even have to lock on in order to hit with your stinger. As long as you shoot in the general vicinity of the target, you'll hit it. Especially if you do have a lock. Okay, just run laterally to dodge all those bullets. Don't get too close or he'll hit you with the laser. Stay out there, come back in, rinse and repeat. Same fight, same tactic. Run out, run laterally to the thing, run back in. When he bends over to shoot his missiles, shoot him in the face, run back out, run laterally, run back in, shoot him in the face, dodge the missiles, run back out. Rinse and repeat over and over again, and you'll have this fight in the bag. Oh, he's got one more hit left. One more hit left. And that is the end of the Metal Gear fight. However, this is not the end of this game. As you can see, Liquid is alive right there. So, Liquid's not dead, we still gotta fight. Alright, after a long series of cutscenes and dialogue, you'll come to this thing and they'll start talking about some stuff. Meryl's actually on top of Metal Gear with you right now, which is crazy. I don't know how she got up there. But, now we have to fight Liquid hand-to-hand combat style. So, I'm gonna give you the best tips that I have come up with for this in order to defeat him efficiently and quickly. Now he pulls the trigger and then he talks at you
still be able to save
for 30 seconds.
You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake.
Alright, so here's the thing. You pretty much just run up and punch him. Punch, punch, kick. And then you, just keep doing that over and over again. Oh, well, here's the thing, too. He does have this attack where if he... I highly recommend just doing punch, punch in case he does that. Because he will kick you. You can dodge that if you just punch, punch. I wasn't ready to dodge him at that point. So, punch, punch. I didn't do it. Yeah, he's really hurt me. I might not actually get this first time, but that's fine. Okay, so what we're waiting for here is for him to say, nice shot, Snake. There's a dodge. That was why I do the punch, punch, in case he dodges. There's another dodge. And usually if he dodges, you have plenty of time to actually do the... After he attacks you, you can get in and do some punches. There's the nice shot. So now he's in phase 2, basically. He's gonna fight you now, and this is what I recommend doing. Punch him once, and then run away. Otherwise he's gonna punch you like that. Because after that attack, he's extremely vulnerable. He's much open to attack. Plus you can get on a certain side of him. Wait for his hit indicator, his immunity to attack, to fade before you go in and attack him again. Yeah, see, I'm not even following my own instruction. Oh my goodness. This fight is actually very difficult. It's probably the hardest fight in the game, so good luck. I mean, this is on normal too, so... Now, he does have another attack that he's not doing. Oh, there he did it just now. Get in, punch, punch, punch. Oh, wow, fail. Yeah, you have to be lined up too, that's another thing. Oh, wow, I'm not gonna get it. You don't have any rations for this fight. I almost died just now, do you see that? Alright, so maybe I'll get it. Okay, now he's in phase 3. He's going to do the same thing. Oh, I got 30 seconds left. I died. Alright, that's fine. Like I said, he's not the easiest fight. He's actually quite difficult, especially if you don't know how to line yourself up properly. Alright guys, if you die, then you have the full 3 minutes this time. You don't have to go through the cinematic. So if you want the full 3 minutes... then just die and then it'll start over and you have the extra 30 seconds that he didn't give you to begin with. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. Let's pull myself up. punch, kick. Now the idea here is, like I said before, you can just punch, and get out, but you can actually just go in for the punch, kick if you know for a fact that you're going to be lined up and he's not dodging. Sometimes I just anticipate the dodge, see, like that, because I knew that it's going to take me a while to get to him. Alright, let's try to get through this. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Actually, this is a hard fight. I don't make any excuses. Just trying to line yourself up is one of the hardest parts. This is what I recommend. I'm in phase 2. He said nice shot, so it's time for phase 2. All I like to do is go in and punch him once, and then get up so I know that I'm lined up for my punch, kick. Alright, I'm actually going to experiment here for a second, because I want to see if this actually works. I'm going to try to punch and get out. Well, it's not going to work if I spam the button. Because it looks like I can line myself up a lot easier if I do it. Maybe just do punch, kick. I don't know. Never mind on the experiment. Oh, he's going to get me. Oh, wow, this is a close fight. Once again, close fight. Oh, wow, he got me. That's why... Oh, try to dodge that charge, too, because that does a lot of damage. Oh, this could be the enemy. Come on up here, man. Now, the idea... I'm in phase 3, I can tell, because he was able to be knocked over to the side, and you can knock him down. That means you're in phase 3. Now, the idea here is you can't kill Liquid unless you knock him off the side. So you gotta make sure that you punch him over the side. Punch, kick. I don't know if you can actually throw him over the side, but... He's not dead yet. Oh, yes, he is. Alright, Snake! Yes. Okay, now comes a bunch of cutscenes again. Okay, we find out that Meryl actually died, and that's because I actually submitted to Ocelot's torture. Okay, he says hurry. We're really not in that big of a hurry. Well, we are because we're timed by 10 minutes, but if we back out here real quick, we can grab a ration in case you're having a hard time with this next part. And this is almost the end of this game, guys.
I'll drive.
Oh god, we don't want him driving.
Surveillance camera.
Yeah, see, that's why you shouldn't be driving, man. Okay, so what we want to do is we actually want to come over here and we want to hide behind this Jeep right here. And then flip this guy. Or choke him to death, it doesn't matter. It's probably the best thing to do is to choke him. Okay, so Ocelot's over here starting this Jeep. I just wanted to hide behind him because that other one, because it was easier to dodge this guy. Alright, so now we gotta use this Gatling gun, and now we have to exit. We can use it to kill these guys. You just want to shoot the barrels. Shoot the barrels. And when there are barrels, okay? There might not be barrels in the thing, or in the area. Well, we'll see that up ahead. Now, what you want to do is you actually want to aim the gun here to the right, because that's where the enemies are going to be. That's where the barrels are going to be. And you can use the look button in order to look first-person view and easily aim your weapon. This is going to make this fight, or this sequence, like 10 times easier for you, because it's really hard to aim and to see what you're aiming at when you're looking like this. So make sure you use the first-person view. And also point your gun here to the right. You only need to do this twice, by the way. He's going to stop twice. And you got to shoot these guys 4 times, at least in this difficulty, in order to kill these guys. And they'll be doing damage to you, but it doesn't matter that much. 4 or 5 times, it seems. Alright, they're down. I did it. Now let's go ahead and get out of here. We got one more thing we need to do before we end this game.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Liquid.
Okay, so first-person view mode. Now he's gonna weave in and out. What you gotta do is just gotta keep pressing left and right, try to hit this guy. Okay, just follow him as he weaves left and right. Keep pressing left and right, and then try to aim at him in order to do damage. You need to hit him a set amount of time before the sequence is over. Just keep this up. Hopefully he doesn't shoot you. I'm surprised I hadn't shot him that entire time. Alright, so now he's going to start ramming you from behind at this sequence. You can tell you're in a different sequence because the environment has changed. We're in a different part of the tunnel. Just keep trying to fire and... Yeah, he's shooting at me. That's fine. You might want to equip your ration in case you go below the life threshold. Alright, now that we're done with that sequence, some more weaving in and out. Just keep going left and right. Oh. Sometimes they'll do that. I'm not sure why. Okay, now we're in this other sequence right here. We got to shoot them from this side. This is actually one of the harder parts if you're not looking in first-person view mode. So, yeah, keep that first-person view mode up. I'm literally pressing triangle and square at the same time right now. All right, now we get in the final sequence here. Just keep shooting at them. I'm surprised I'm missing. Okay, and this is the end. Okay, guys, and after a huge sequence of conversation and story wrap-up and loose ends being tied up and other loose ends not being tied up, this is the end of the Metal Gear Solid game. Now, I'm going to remind you that I am going to be continuing on to the extreme mode and showing you guys how to get through that efficiently, effectively, and how to get the big boss title. Now, if you don't know what I mean by big boss title, I'm not going to spoil any of this storyline to you, by the way. You have to watch the cinematics. By big boss title, if you don't know what I mean, I'll show you here because I have to show you my stats. I'm literally just spamming this thing. So, anyway, these are the credits. I'm going to go ahead and skip past these and get straight to the finishing screen. Alright guys, here is the final stats. Game level normal. Took me 4 hours to complete it. I think that includes saves, not saves, but FMVs and conversation stuff. So, saved 4 times, continued 6, was found 13 times, enemies 74, I killed 74, I used 22 rations, got codename Leopard. Now, codename Leopard is the codename that I'm trying to get Big Boss on. That's the best you can possibly get, and that's what I'll be getting here at the last part of the series, so stay tuned for that. Besides that, if you notice, I have special items, camera and stealth. I found the camera in one of the main buildings, the tank hangar down underneath the armory is where I found it. Well, not necessarily the armory, but the little area that's off of the armory. Anyway, the stealth I got because I submitted to Ocelot's torture. And what's going to happen now is when I quit out of this, I'll have the option to save my game. And then when I load that game, I can actually play with stealth suit. So that is really the secret to this whole stuff is when we played on extreme mode, first submit to Ocelot's torture, we get the stealth item, then we can play through the extreme mode using the stealth item and not ever get found. And then we play through it, and this time we get through Ocelot's torture, and then we get another item, which I won't spoil for you guys. We'll just have to watch and see, okay, guys? I'm badassgamez, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Take it easy.